Before we jump in, I know most of you know me for ESO, and don't worry, ESO isn't going anywhere on this channel. But I've always loved MMOs as a genre, and when a studio makes an announcement this significant, I think it's worth talking about it. ArenaNet just made one of the boldest promises I've seen from an MMO developer in years. They're committing to supporting Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars 2, and the upcoming Guild Wars 3 all at the same time. That immediately got me thinking, can they actually pull it off? Let's talk about what ArenaNet announced, why the community is excited, and what this could mean, not just for Guild Wars, but for MMO sequels as a whole. Recently, ArenaNet shared its long-term vision for the Guild Wars franchise. The biggest announcement wasn't simply that Guild Wars 3 is coming, it was their commitment to the entire franchise. According to ArenaNet, Guild Wars 1 will continue receiving development through Guild Wars Reforged. Guild Wars 2 will continue getting annual expansions and new content, and Guild Wars 3 won't replace the previous games. It will exist alongside them. That's a very different philosophy from what we've traditionally seen in the MMO industry. Usually, when a sequel launches, players expect the previous game to slowly enter maintenance mode while everybody moves to the new title. ArenaNet is trying something different. They're essentially saying, if you love Guild Wars 1, keep playing it. If you love Guild Wars 2, we'll keep supporting it. And if you want something completely new, Guild Wars 3 will be there too. That's an incredibly ambitious promise. Now, I should probably mention something. I'm still relatively new to Guild Wars 2. I've only been playing for a couple of months, so I'm definitely not pretending to be an expert. But sometimes experiencing a game with fresh eyes gives you a different perspective. One of the first things that surprised me was just how alive the world feels. There always seemed to be something happening. Dynamic events constantly bring players together. Map feels busy and active. And you naturally end up helping complete objectives with total strangers without ever needing to formally group up. It makes Tyria feel like a living world. Another thing I absolutely love is the mount system, especially the flying mounts. Exploration doesn't feel like something you have to do. It feels like something you want to do. I've also dipped my toes into some of Guild Wars 2 instance group content, and I've enjoyed what I've experienced so far. I haven't tackled fractals or raids yet, so I know I've barely scratched the surface. But that's actually one of the reasons this announcement excites me. It makes me want to continue learning Guild Wars 2 while also looking forward to what Guild Wars 3 might become. As someone who's still discovering the Guild Wars universe, there are a few things I'd personally love to see. I'd love ArenaNet to continue building on what already makes Guild Wars 2 feel unique. Keep the large-scale dynamic events. Keep exploration rewarding. Keep movement feeling fluid and enjoyable. But I'd also love to see the cooperative PvE continue evolving. Whether that's through more engaging dungeon-style experiences, fractal-inspired content, or completely new ideas, I think there's a great opportunity to create memorable group encounters that are rewarding for both experienced players and newcomers alike. If Guild Wars 3 can capture the feeling of exploration that Guild Wars 2 already has while introducing fresh cooperative experiences, I think it has an enormous potential. What makes this announcement interesting isn't just Guild Wars. It's what it says about the future of MMO sequels. Players invest years into these worlds. We make friends, we join guilds, We create memories. We build communities. So hearing a studio say they don't want to abandon older games is something I think every MMO player can appreciate. Whether you play Guild Wars, ESO, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, or something else entirely. ArenaNet isn't asking players to leave one game behind. They're trying to build an entire ecosystem where different Guild Wars games can coexist. The question is, can one studio realistically support 3 online games at the same time? That's going to require developers, artists, writers, engineers, QA, and long-term resources spread across 3 different projects. It's an exciting vision, but it's also an enormous challenge. Only time will tell whether ArenaNet can deliver. Another piece of news that caught my attention is that Guild Wars 2 will continue receiving annual expansions even after Guild Wars 3 launches. To me, that's probably the biggest evidence that ArenaNet is serious about commitment. Making promises is one thing. Continue to invest in Guild Wars 2 while building Guild Wars 3 is another. If they can actually maintain that pace, it would be something we don't often see in the MMO industry. Personally, I am really excited to continue exploring Guild Wars 2. The more I play it, the more I understand why so many people have loved this franchise for years. And if Guild Wars 3 delivers on ArenaNet's vision, it's definitely a game I'll be covering here on the channel alongside ESO and other MMOs that interest me. My goal has always been to build a community that loves MMOs, not just one MMO. So now I'd love to hear from all of you. Do you think ArenaNet can realistically support Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars 2, and Guild Wars 3 at the same time? If you're a long-time Guild Wars player, what feature would you most like to see return or evolve in Guild Wars 3? And if you're new to the series like me, what has been your first impression of Guild Wars 2? Let's start the conversation in the comments. If you enjoyed this discussion and you'd like to see more MMO news, thoughtful analysis, and gameplay alongside ESO, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.